Good evening,
Good
sir.
evening.
Good evening, all.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
నీ వల్ల సార్ మ్యూట్ చేసిన వేస్ట్ గా.
So good evening, all of you. Unmute yourself first of all. Okay, shall we start now? Let us wait.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, good evening,
Good evening, sir.
good evening, all. Okay. So third question. Prove that sine of cos inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square plus cos inverse of 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square equals to 1. Okay, let us prove. So that means it is enough to prove that cos inverse 2x by 1 minus x square plus cos inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square is equal to 90 degrees. So then sine of 90 degrees becomes 1. So now consider left hand side. Sine of cos inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square plus cos inverse of 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square. Put x is equal to tan theta. See, if you put x is equal to tan theta, so we get two formulae. 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta. 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta. From multiple and submultiple angles, this is equal to tan 2 theta. So this is 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta. So this is equal to cos 2 theta. And one more formula also we have. For our revision sake, let us remember 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta equal to sine 2 theta. So you remember all these formulae. It's very, very important. So now this equals to sine of cos inverse of 2 tan theta 1 minus tan square theta plus cos inverse of 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. So let us make use of this formula. So 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta is equal to tan 2 theta. 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta cos 2 theta. So we have sine of cos inverse tan 2 theta. Sorry. This is not cos inverse. This is cot inverse. Cot inverse. Right. So we can write this is cot inverse. Cot inverse. Cot inverse. Tan 2 theta plus cos inverse of cos 2 theta. Here once again two formulae so need to be applied here. So we have cot inverse of cot theta tan theta equal to pi by 2 minus theta you can write. So whereas cos inverse of cos x is equal to x. So that means we get like this now. Sine of this cot inverse of tan 2 theta we can write pi by 2 minus 2 theta plus cos inverse of cos 2 theta is 2 theta. Now what will happen? Minus 2 theta plus 2 theta cancel. We have sine pi by 2. That is sine 90 whose value is 1. So we need to prove 1. Yes, this is RHS. Hence it is proved. It's clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is not cos inverse. This is cot inverse. You remember. So this formula we need to remember. Shall I move to next question?
Yes.
Wait. Completed, sir.
Fourth question. Prove that tan of pi by 4 plus of cos inverse A by B plus tan of pi by 4 minus of cos inverse A by B. It's very interesting question. Is equals to 2b by A. So that means LHS is equal to, we need to prove 2b by A. Any idea? So whatever we study in the previous concepts, that will be continued in the forthcoming chapters in trigonometry. That's why better once again all of you revise compound angle chapter, compound angles formulae, multiple submultiple angles formulae, as well as transformation formulae. So they are the basics for the total trigonometry. So here I have some idea. My idea I would like to share. Instead of cos inverse A by B, something you write on alpha. or theta also you can say, no problem. Tan 45 degrees plus theta plus tan 45 degrees minus theta. Tan 45 degrees plus theta in compound angles we have studied. That is equal to 1 plus tan theta by 1 minus tan theta. Tan 45 degrees minus theta is 1 minus tan theta by 1 plus tan theta. First simplify. After that, instead of tan theta, instead of this cos inverse A by B is equal to half cos inverse A by B is equal to alpha. So cos inverse A by B is equal to alpha. A by B is equal to cos 2 alpha. In terms of cos 2 alpha, you will be getting answer. I think you will be getting 2 upon cos 2 alpha, you will be getting 2 upon A by B is equal to 2B by A, you will get it. That's my idea. So let us start now. First of all, see the solution. First, let us say this half times cos inverse, because this is an angle. You can take alpha or even theta, whatever it may be, you can take theta. Multiply both sides with 2. That is cos inverse A by B equals to 2 theta. Using the definition of inverse function, cos 2 theta is equal to A upon B. Just to keep it. So you can make use of the last step, this one. So now the consider left hand side. Now left hand side becomes tan of pi by 4 plus theta
Plus theta.
plus tan of pi by 4 minus theta.
4 minus theta.
Yes. So tan pi by 4 plus theta is tan of A plus B formula only. So using that also we can do, but directly we can write this is 1 plus tan theta upon 1 minus tan theta, plus this is 1 minus tan theta by 1 plus tan theta. LCM 1 minus tan theta into 1 plus tan theta is A square minus B square, 1 minus tan square theta. So now 1 plus tan theta into 1 plus tan theta, 1 plus tan theta whole square. Clear? Plus 1 minus tan theta into 1 minus tan theta, 1 minus tan theta whole square. So now, just by observation, we can say that the numerator is in the form of A plus B whole square plus A minus B whole square. That is nothing but 2 times of A square plus B square. A means 1, B means tan theta. 1 plus tan square theta upon 1 minus tan square theta. See, go back. See, 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta is how much? Cos?
Cos 2 theta.
Cos
2 theta.
Cos 2 theta. Okay. Now 1 plus tan square theta by 1 minus tan square theta. For our convenience, we can write 2 upon 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta. This 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta is, that is cos 2 theta. 2 upon cos 2 theta. I already told you previous. What is cos 2 theta? You check it now. A by B. Substitute
A by
2 upon A by B. So this we can write 2 times B by A. This is 2B by A. RHS. Clear? Understood this step now?
Yes.
Okay. Even you can say cos inverse A by B is equal to theta also, no problem. Then pi by 4 plus theta by 2, pi by 4 minus theta by 2. Instead of theta, you will be getting theta by 2. That's all. But answer is actually you will be getting here cos theta. Here cos theta also A by B, 2 upon cos theta A by B is equal to B by A. Like that also you can prove it, no problem. So third, first problem.
Sir, can you show before page?
Who is 9113?
Completed, sir.
If cos inverse P plus cos inverse Q plus cos inverse R equal to pi is actually pi is 180 degrees. That means these three must be angles only. A, B, C. A plus B plus C is equal to 180 indirectly. Then prove that P square plus Q square plus R square plus 2PQR equals to 1. And that we need to prove. Right. So let us say this cos inverse P equals to A. That implies cos A equals to P. Cos inverse Q equals to B.
Cos B is equals to
Yes. Cos inverse R equals to C.
cos C is equals to
Cos C equals to R. So as for the given condition, you see, this is A, this is B, this is C. So we have A plus B plus C is equal to
180.
180 degrees. Now this problem becomes, or 180 degrees we can write. Transformation problem. So up to this one you consider P square plus Q square plus R square. So let us try to find out. P square means cos square A plus cos square B plus cos square C. If A plus B plus C is equal to pi, what is the value of cos square A plus cos square B plus cos square C? If you are able to find out, then we can prove P square plus Q square plus R square plus 2PQR is equal to 1, we can prove. So let us move to the next page to prove that one. So we have now cos square A plus cos square B plus cos square C. So now I would like to write this cos square B in terms of sign. So we can have cos square A plus 1 minus sin square B plus cos square C. So let us rearrange the terms of this one now. Okay, right. So we can write 1 plus cos square A minus sin square B plus cos square C. In compound angles, we have studied one formula. I will repeat that formula. Cos of A plus B multiplied cos of A minus B. So this is equal to cos square A minus sin square B. Am I correct? This is a formula we have. So that means instead of cos square A minus sin square B, we can write cos of A plus B into cos of A minus B. So 1 plus this can be written cos of A plus B into cos of A minus B plus cos square C. But according to the problem, just you check A plus B plus C is equal to pi. A plus B plus C is equal to pi. So that means A plus B plus C is equal to pi means A plus B is equal to pi minus C. But here we have cos of A plus B. So cos of A plus B is equal to cos 180 degrees minus C. 180 minus C, second quadrant. Cos is negative, cos remains cos. Minus cos C. Or cos C is equal to, you can write minus cos of A plus B. No problem. Later we can check it. 1 instead of cos of A plus B minus cos C. So minus cos C multiplied with the cos of A minus B plus cos square C. Now tell me, what shall we do next step? What will be the next step? Shall we take anything common out from the second and third term?
Take cos C common.
Negative cos C common. This 1 minus cos C common. You have cos of A minus B minus cos C. Now what do you replace minus cos C? Again go back. Minus cos C is replaced by what? Plus cos of A plus B. So let's replace it now. So if you replace, what do you get now here? So 1 minus cos C into cos of A minus B plus cos of A plus B. Now tell me, what is the formula for cos of A minus B plus cos of A plus B? It's a formula. So please refer compound angles, all of you. This is 2 cos A cos B. 2 cos A cos B. Now what do you write answer? 1 minus 2 cos A cos B into cos C. But my dear student, check, cos A is nothing but P. Cos B is nothing but Q. Cos C is nothing but R. So now we can rewrite again 1 minus 2PQR. That implies P square plus Q square plus R square is equal to, we have proved 1 minus 2PQR. But what we need to prove? P square plus Q square plus R square plus 2PQR is equal to 1. Bring minus 2PQR to the left hand side. Therefore, P square plus Q square plus R square plus 2PR equals to 2PQR is equal to 1. Hence it is proved. So you might have recollected, here we have done using transformation chapter. That means compound angle. Once again, we need to emphasize on compound angle chapter as well as multiple submultiple angles transformations. It's very, very important. We have completed the previous sessions, right? Shall I move to next question?
Yes, sir.
Right. So now the second question. If sine inverse 2p upon 1 plus p square minus cos inverse of 1 minus q square upon 1 plus q square equals to tan inverse of 2x upon 1 minus x square. Then prove that x is equal to p plus q by 1 minus pq. So my dear students, let us substitute p for tan A, q for tan B, x for tan C. Just start. So you work out yourself. I have given the idea here, hint. P is equal to say tan A, q is equal to tan B, x is equal to tan C. let us say P is equal to tan A, Q is equal to tan B, and X is equal to tan C. So now this becomes now sine inverse of 2 tan A by 1 plus tan square A minus cos inverse of this becomes 1 minus tan square B upon 1 plus tan square B. This is tan inverse of 2 tan C upon 1 minus tan square C. So in the last before problem we have discussed 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta is sine 2 theta. 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta is cos 2 theta. 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta is tan 2 theta. So that means this becomes tan 2a, this becomes tan 2a. So this becomes tan 2b. Sorry, this becomes cos 2b, this becomes sine 2b, this becomes tan 2c. So let us replace now. So let us replace. So now replacing. So we can have sine inverse of sine 2a minus cos inverse of cos 2b tan inverse of tan 2b. So this is 2a minus 2b equals to, sorry, this is C. Absolutely sorry. Tan 2c. This is 2c. So divide both sides by 2. You get a minus b equal to C. Okay. If P is equal to tan A, what is A? Now tell me, any idea? Any idea? If P is equal to tan A, what is A? Capital A is equal to tan inverse P. That's all, inverse function. What is B? Tan inverse Q. Are you there or not? C is equal to tan inverse X.
Yes, sir.
Now, what do you write now? So this we can write tan inverse P minus tan inverse Q equals to tan inverse X. This tan inverse P minus tan inverse Q, you can write tan inverse of P minus Q by, okay, P minus Q by, right, 1 plus PQ is equal to tan inverse X. Comparing on both sides. Comparing on both sides means this X must be equal to this P minus Q by 1 plus Q. Therefore, X is equal to P minus Q by 1 plus PQ. So that means question need to be rectified, not this answer. Answer should be P minus Q by 1 plus PQ. This proved. That's the answer. Shall I move to third problem?
Yes.
Right. So third one. If sine inverse X plus sine inverse Y plus sine inverse Z equals to pi. That means indirectly A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degrees given. Then prove that x root of 1 minus x square plus y under root of 1 minus y square plus z under root of 1 minus z square equals to 2xyz. So this problem can be restated. So this can be actually converted or transformed into the transformation, one of the problems from transformations. Say sin inverse x is equal to a, sin inverse y is equal to b, sin inverse z is equal to c. That means x is equal to sin a, y is equal to sin b, z is equal to sin c. Substitute in the left hand side and prove that is enough to prove that 2 sin a into sin b into sin c. Obviously that becomes 2xyz. Okay, let us proceed. So let us implement our strategy. Let us say sin inverse x equals to a. That implies sin a is equal to x. Sin inverse y equals to b. That implies sin b equals to y. Sin inverse z equals to c. Sin c equal to z. That means instead of x we can substitute sin a, instead of y sin b, instead of z sin c. So now consider left hand side. So instead of x we can write sin a, and also I have forgotten to write here. Now this becomes a plus b plus c is equal to pi. Right. Sin a under root of 1 minus sin square a plus sin b under root of 1 minus sin square b plus sin c under root of 1 minus sin square c. Okay, I ask you one question. What is the value of root of 1 minus sin square a? See, sin square a plus cos square a is equal to 1. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now cos square a is equal to how much? 1 minus sin square a.
Cos A is equals to under root 1 minus.
Yes, if you take the square root, you get cos a. So that means this becomes sin a into cos a. Using same concept, the second term we can write sin b into cos b. Clear?
Cos B.
Third term,
Sin
Cos.
c into cos.
sin c into cos c. Okay. So now multiply 2 and divide by 2. That means half into this, write down 2 sin a cos a plus 2 sin b cos b plus 2 sin c cos c. So this is 2 sin a cos a is the formula. This we can write half times sin 2a. This equal to sin 2b plus this equal to sin 2c. My dear students, if a plus b plus c is equal to 180 degrees, sin 2a plus sin 2b plus sin 2c value we need to find out. Sin 2a plus sin 2b means this is in the form of sin c plus sin d formula. What does sin c plus sin d stand for? What is the formula for sin c plus sin d? Any one of you? Do you have the idea? Or can I disclose? 2 sin c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2. Have you forgotten this formula? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now what do you write in the place of sin 2a plus sin 2b? Now tell me. 2 sin 2a plus 2b by 2. That becomes a plus b. Cos c minus d by 2. 2a minus 2b by 2. That becomes a minus b. So that write out. That is right. Again, sin 2c means same 2 sin c cos c, let us write it. So that means this we can write half times, that is 2 sin of 2a plus 2b by 2 cos of 2a minus 2b by 2 plus sin 2c. Again you write down 2 sin c cos c, because in order to take common out. So this is half times, you keep half as it is. You can take 2 common also. It's very simple. Now 2, if you take 2 common out, what happens now? 2 gets cancelled. Directly we can write like this now. 2 have already taken common out. We have sin of a plus b into cos of a minus b plus already this 2 taken common out and multiplied with 1 by 2. 2 cancel. So this is here we have sin c cos c. Okay, my dear students, you remember here a plus b plus c equals to 180 degrees. So a plus b equals to pi minus c. Sin of a plus b. Sin of a plus b equals to sin 180 degrees minus
Pi minus.
that is sin c. Positive only. Second quadrant sign is positive. All silver teacups. So we can have, instead of sin of a plus b, you can write sin c cos of a minus b plus sin c into cos c. Now from these two terms, what shall we take out common? What shall we take out common?
Sin c.
Yes, sin
Sin.
c common. So take sin c common out. So if you take sin c common out, you have cos of a minus b plus cos c. Again, this cos c in terms of a plus b, we need to write it. See, cos c equals to, we can write cos 180 degrees minus a plus b. Cos 180 minus theta minus cos of a plus b. So instead of this cos c minus cos of a plus b, you can write this is sin c into, we can write cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus b. So my dear students, remember this is a very, very important formula we derived in compound angles. So cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus b is 2 sin a sin b. So this we can write 2 sin a into sin b into sin c. Just go back to check what is sin a, x, what is sin b, y, sin c, z. So let us replace it. So we get 2xyz RHS. Hence it is proved. So for your clarification, once again, go through the question. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Now this one. Okay, shall we continue tomorrow?
Yes.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
See you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome, Nana.